Go ahead. Hey.
All right, Shawna.
I put on. Whoa, East Side put on. I've been good.
It's been a long time since I seen you.
It's been a very, very long time.
Where you been at?
I've been really just mobbing it, walking out here as a homeless person, and I've been out here on the north side.
You haven't went home since the last interview?
Since the last interview, I was able to go home at least more than 2 times, I'd say 3 times, 4 times.
Yeah.
I was able to make it home, and I was very, very happy and excited to see my family. They're excited to see me. I wasn't fat. Yeah, I wasn't big. You know, I was actually toned up, and I wasn't starving out here. I just didn't know I was freezing though. Every night it was cold, and I was getting a little more cultural, but then it had to stop. You know, I don't know if you know anything about like people out here in the streets that they have a tendency of like preaching to people and stuff. You know, like really preaching to people out here in the streets. But I was able to ask a few questions in life to them, like, you know, can you pray with me? And that's the one thing that you don't ask, and you don't ever say that to anybody, you know. I asked why, because like, just why. And I guess they said because like me as a Christian woman, we do harm to other people, and not because I'm a Native American. I guess like cultural belief that's under my skin, and belief that's on my what do you call it, my friend group, you know, my people we come around, just life, because we're around a lot of people in the population. A lot of people do get offended, and they can hear it, and I guess you come across a lot of people like yourself, you know. You do interviews, a lot of people may have seen it as never a target. It's a way, a system of finding sobriety. And if you really are struggling and homeless, it's going to be so quick to find it. And it's not the people that's like in your face handing you a flyer, because they're already in on saving your life. They said, man, look, I already said I got a house. I said I got food. I said I'm capable of doing this, this, and this, and this for you. It's just, did you really meet that guy in the truck out here that really is doing a difference out here? And I said, yeah. I said, I did. And you have any questions for me? Anything else?
Why didn't you just stay home?
Because, well, I'm an adult, and I found my love life out here inside of Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
And my sister's an adult. She adopted 2 children. You know, they're like, what, 7 and 8. Now I'm getting personal with my life when I never was personal in my life, you know. My mom's always been incarcerated my whole life. She's always been incarcerated. She was never there until I was 18, and I was able to make my own decision, and our adult wasn't over me, you know. I grew up in a Christian home as a pastor's child, a little after them getting saved from the lifestyle of what they say and think that I'm striving for in life. I'm trying to be his wife.
Hey, what happened to your boyfriend Louis?
God, I'm so glad he was not dead. Thank you.
He's doing good?
You guys, yes.
Did he go back home with his family?
Black Lives Matter, they ended up leaving state because they went in, rent got too high. They wanted to go home to their family and stuff, which wasn't true. I'm just trying to speak out of pocket right there, the last part, sorry. He didn't want to go with them either. He wanted to stay. I lost contact with him.
Did they come out here and pick him up, or did he just leave?
Well, he got left, you know, out here in Phoenix, AZ from his family. My family around that time afterwards of like trying to get in contact with him, because I've been out here alone ever since.
Yeah.
And he contacted me once and was like, what do you want, you know? So I guess I broke up with him, and you were able to see that. And I'm not mad. I'm joyful, and I'm happy, and I'm joyous that you helped me, you carried me, you know, through this whole entire process of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, about to be 4 years or 5 years, and I'm gonna be a legal resident of fucking Phoenix, Arizona, and I'll be able to freaking not live here in peace, but be part of that justice system and be able to help people that feel like they're unsafe or insecure, you know.
If your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend Louis,
yeah,
if he sees this interview, do you want to tell him anything?
Yeah, I would love to. Right now he's doing 2 years in pound, you know?
Yeah.
So like
In the impound.
I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's in there for. I don't know.
Jail?
Yeah, jail.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's doing prison or not. Last time last time I heard of him, he he has stole a truck. They said.
Okay.
So as homeless people, you know, we have to steal trucks and stuff to get by and earn our money. We have to like real life. Like there's been a shortage of freaking out here, guys. You know, sobriety homes been killing us for real, taking over as they should, as they mother freaking should, because like kids didn't have to see us. That was the first issue in the beginning of what you came out here not putting on us. You know, nobody can ever put that spirit on you like that. It all starts with that seed. Remember the seed that we were talking about from the beginning with everybody. We have our own different lifestyles or a different set. As long as you stick with that first thought in your head, you may need that one thing, okay, that one push, for that first seed that you water and you keep on keeping water on it, water it. You're gonna be distanced for a bit, but you're gonna come back, and if you don't come back together and you see them happy, let them be happy. So I would like to say, like, if you're happy and you see this, please, 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 please know that I never blamed you for nothing. I was grateful for you showing me the lifestyle that you were able to live as a black man that was offended by the word black, and understand that I am a Native American woman and I embrace myself before somebody else's life, such as my sisters, because when you grow up in life, the hardest freaking mountain to climb and get over and go down with and walk with, and know that you need nutrition from other people in life, which is surrounded by people that can support you. They can but in a different way as well, because they're not going to push harder. They're going to leave you with the choices like that. That's what siblings do. You know, my sister's always been there for us. She adopted our 2 younger siblings because of crisis in life, and I was left out here in Cactus because I decided to fight for my housing. I wanted to fight for it because I was being evicted off of not just the coronavirus time and place period where they're giving that extra leeway of like 3 months. So I wanted to fight the backgrounds of it, of knowing that, like, look, I know what I need to do and where I'm gonna go. They said all you need to do is 5 years of legal residence, and that eviction stuff, you still got to pay out of pocket, but just knowing and being mindful of it, that this is that thing that I'm going to be leaning towards afterwards. I gave everybody an opportunity out here to see and hear and listen. I said, hey, look, I got evicted. I came to the streets. It wasn't like that before because I was with my biological mom that came out of prison, and she was able to cater to me. And then, well, life happens, and I'm an adult now. As long as I'm not fucking showing titties and stuff like this, they say that it should matter or it shouldn't matter. And I think that I gained confidence from the most freaking amazing women out here in Phoenix, Arizona, that showed me their body, showed me their butt, really. They showed me their ass like this, you know? And it was amazing.
So where are you staying at right now? Like, are you staying in a camping tent, in hotels, behind buildings? Where do you sleep at?
Well, I think that I stay out here in the streets. I don't like going from home to home like I do, because there's a safety hazard, you know? So I pick and choose where I go and the roundabouts of what it is. Now I sound like I'm snitching. Sorry, Lord God. I'm not in a place where I'm not, like, not just safe, but like being out here in the streets, nobody should ever be taught to feel safe out here in the streets, right? You're like, no, don't go to that car right there because it's dangerous. Okay? I made sure I did my dues and said what I had to say to those people that come out here. And the one that I gave up was the hardest, because I had to mature in life, because my family, which is just my sister now, my grandparents, them, you don't ever bother them, you know, especially when you're homeless and you choose a different lifestyle. You won't ever cross that line and go past mistake. You would ever cross the line about going back to the reservation. Never been back to the reservation on what I grew up on. I did let my people know that's from Salt River, that like, hey, look, I'm out here. I'm in Phoenix. I need clothes. Look at my shoes. Like I can barely fit them. This church right here at Calvary, like Mercy, there was grace, and grace was free because they were able to come out here, help me as an individual, and they're able to put shoes, food, clothes on my back, and I had to lean to the part to where I had to swallow the pill of like, man, they really do move as a unit of helping people and rescuing them. My sister was a part of you guys' unit, and because I didn't know that I thought that was Mexican, you know, some people may see me in a different way as like, I went blonde for a moment, but didn't go blonde. I was like, dang, I didn't know I thought that was Mexican. Like, what? Freaking, if they ever see me, if you guys ever see me out here and it looks like I'm prostituting or like trying to sell my life away, I'm trying to beat him to it. Because, like, man, girl, that first interview, dude, I went in, like, I was grateful and thankful enough to be able to say that, like, when somebody's wrong out here in the streets and it's time to, like, confront the issue, I guess you could say, my hobo juice. I confront the issue. I know that laughing afterwards and what you state will never be offended because you're like, like laugh because like we're not dead, guys. We're a burden to society, okay? And if there's choices and there's homes to go to, man, like show us which ones were the ones that didn't make you feel safe. And don't think that me as just an individual that I won't go for you guys either, or like hope you guys come to me and like take me to a sobriety home with you guys. Show me where you guys felt and say, not because like we're gonna mob on them and beat them up, guys. Like we're gonna be able to ask them, like, you know, like first, I know you don't force me into prayer. I know you don't force me into like a different way of life, but I know that you want to be there to show me that, like, look, this is what another house feels like, but this is what my house feels like, if you can adapt to it, you know? And, like, I want to ask you a question. If, like, do I make you feel unsafe? I know, like, the sanitary part is just normal. We have to be able to get over it. Because, like, the people that come up to us, guys, as homeless people, okay? Like, they're going to back up for a minute, for not a while, but a hot while. As long as it took us to process stuff in life, okay? As like washing our hands, you know what I mean? Washing our feet, smelling good, looking good. Y'all aced it and killed it. I'm like, but just don't kill me, please. Damn. Yeah. But any other questions?
Well, no, not really.
We're human, baby. We all human.
Thank you for this update. I really do appreciate it.
Update.
Are you okay if I post it on my YouTube channel?
Shoot, probably not the one with the update, but if you have to, you can crop it out, chop it out, and you know, and keep it for, you know, I want to see some of those though. Oh, what do you do with them? Okay.
That.
Oh, shoot.